Welcome to Gong Interval Yoga and to my 15-minute free-flowing yoga practice. So when you're ready, let's get on our mats and get started. We're starting in a standing position, feet hip-width apart, and just raise your arms and flop them down. So swinging those arms back and forward. And then bend your knees slightly and continue that movement. So you're getting a small squat in here. And then twist around to both sides, twisting the body. So continuing to warm up the body, we're pushing our pelvis forward, lifting our chest, and then bending the knees slightly and folding forward. This is what I call a body roll, and it's a lovely start to your practice. Push the pelvis forward, lift the chest, and then fall forward over those legs. Gentle forward bend. Don't overdo it at the beginning of your practice. Once again. Opening your legs into a wide stance here. One of your legs is facing outwards, and we're going into our side bend in a fluid way. So bend that knee out like you're doing a warrior. Lift the arm in the air and then go back to the other side. Dynamic moves are just wonderful for warming the body and preparing your muscles for our static poses. Don't think about them being precise, just flow into them and move your body. Now going into our traditional warrior pose, your pelvis is centered. Keep your knee back here, bend into it, and then open your arms. Make sure that your knee doesn't overextend too much over your ankle. Lift the arches of your feet. Look towards the arm at the bent knee. Lower your scapula and breathe. Coming back into this stance, we're going to do a reverse side stretch. So your knee is bent and you're bending over that straight leg and then repeating that move. So keep that knee bent and then continue coming in and out of your reverse side stretch. Keep going. Bend back into that leg. This time lean down on it for our extended side stretch. Open your chest and then lift that arm in the air. If you want to go further, you can bring your hand down to the ground or onto a block. Opening the chest, a lovely length along your side body, right down that leg. Breathing into the space. Let's do all of that on the other side. So into your warrior pose position for your dynamic move. So leaning over that bent leg and back out. Arm going above the head, back and forth. Getting into all of those joints in the knees, the hips, the shoulder. Keep going. Flow into it. Pelvis centered. Make sure that you're not tilting back your pelvis here. Your heel is facing the middle of your other foot. Lengthen out those arms, drop the shoulders. Look towards the arm above the bent knee and hold this pose. Strength with your breath. Gong bringing us out. So bending back into that knee, we're going to do a reverse side stretch. Into the reverse side stretch, coming back out, straightening the knee and repeating. Bending the knee, reverse side stretch and back out. And now let's let this flow. Arm above the head and back down. So see if you can relax into this flow. Bending back again into your warrior, and this time we're going to go into our extended side stretch. So leaning on that knee, open your shoulders and then raise your hand to the air. You can stay right there. Or if you like, you can put your fist on the ground or your hand on the ground. Full side stretch. Hold the static pose and breathe. Coming down. All fours. Bringing the buttocks back on the heels, lengthen out the arms, and then come on up into a downward dog and flow in and out of that. Knees on the ground, buttocks towards the heels, lengthen the arms, and back again. Downward dog. Bend the knees, pull back. Up into downward dog, and we're going to hold our static pose here. So just wiggle down on those heels, pushing towards the floor. It doesn't matter if they don't reach the floor. You want to feel the stretch along the back of your legs there. Lengthen out the back, drop your head. Bringing one leg through into a lunge and then pull back on that leg into half a split. So into the lunge, pulling back into that split and back into the lunge. Lovely length along the back of your leg, your hamstring and your back, and then into your hip flexor. Keep going, half split, lower lunge, and the gong transitioning us here. We're going to go into our static lunge, so you can keep your hands on the floor or bring them to your knee. Already in this position, you'll feel a lovely length along the front of that leg, hip flexor. If you want to go a little bit further, clasp your hands behind you, lift your chest. Looking straight ahead and slightly up. Pull your shoulder blades together and breathe into the space. Transitioning with the other leg into your lunge and pull back into half split. Lunge and back out, lengthening the back here too, flowing through, lunge, straight leg, And now into our static lunge. So you can keep your hands on the ground, no problem at all, or bring them up onto your knee, wherever you're comfortable. If you'd like to try, you can clasp your hands behind, pull your shoulders back, lift your chest, looking slightly upward and holding the pose with your breath. Well done. Come back onto all fours and let's go into a downward dog. So lifting up your pelvis, pushing down towards the floor with those heels. Push the floor away with your hands. Turn those thigh muscles, inner thigh muscles slightly towards each other. Relax into the movement and enjoy. Coming onto our backs now. We're going to lift up into a bridge and then roll back down and lift our arms above our heads. So into this wave, lifting up the pelvis, lowering the arms, and then the arms above the head as you lower the pelvis. Lift up the pelvis, lower the arms. Arms above the head, lower the pelvis. Hooking one leg over the other, drop both knees to the side. Holding your knee down with your hand and opening the other arm. Twisting the body. Creating space. Let's do that on the other side. Hook the other leg over. Drop the knees. You can help push those knees down with your hand. Open the other shoulder. With the arm that's open, pull that arm and the shoulder down towards the ground. Feel expanse in your chest. Breathing. All done. If you can take the time, even though it's a short practice, this relaxation Shavasana will help you absorb this time on the mat. Relax into the mat, relax out your whole body. Notice the energy you have brought into your body in this practice. If you can stay there longer, feel free. Otherwise, come on up and we'll close this practice in 2 seconds together. Thank you for joining me in Gong Interval Yoga. Please subscribe and like if you'd like to see more videos. If you'd like an ad-free experience and access to all of my videos, please check out my Patreon account on the link below. Namaste.